Good morning, my YouTube viewers. It is Palestine here. I'm back in my bedroom and I wanted to make you another video. This video is going to be the carry on from my video that I made yesterday when I said that my mother got her negligent child rearing ideologies from her own mother. Because her own mother was having an affair. So she would go to work at this chicken factory, and then when she was finished at the chicken factory, she would go over to this man's house and carry on the affair that she was having with him. And when I made that video, I said something about my brother's mind being warped by my mother leaving him alone and neglecting him. And it caused me to have a flashback. And I remember when I was like maybe 10 years old or something, I got in a fight with my sister, not a physical fight, but a verbal fight with my sister. And I think I called for help or something. And then my mom just got mad and said that I'm warped, said that I was warped. Well, my response, I didn't know how to reply to that because I wasn't very old. I was only about 10 years old, if that. And so I wasn't very old and I didn't know how to reply to that. But, you know, I wasn't the one that was warped. I was just a child and we were being neglected. I would say we got a lot of emotional abuse. Our mother would tell us that we was dirty and she would yell at us and be awful to us. But we didn't get a lot of physical abuse. It was mostly emotional abuse and neglect. But I wasn't the one that was warped. It was my mother that was warped. She didn't want children. She very deeply resented having to look after children. And she even told my sister that she couldn't get anyone to take us. I mean, that's just what she thought of us, that she was running around trying to get people to take us. And nobody wanted us, so she had to take us. And she very deeply resented that. And I think it didn't help that she married my stepdad, and my stepdad didn't want us either. So we were in a situation where both my mother and my stepdad didn't want us. And if you can believe it, if you can believe this, my stepdad was actually a teacher of children, and he didn't want children. And so it was a horrible situation to be in. And as I said, we weren't physically abused a lot, but we got a lot of mental abuse and neglect. And when my mother said I was warped, well, I wasn't the one that was warped. She was the one that was warped because she didn't want children, and she had children even though she didn't want them. She tried to get other people to take her children and they wouldn't. So she was stuck having to look after children that she didn't want and calling us names. And that was an awful thing for her to do. And I just felt that I wanted to make a video about this, saying that I wasn't the one that was warped, she was. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. And I'll be making some more videos for you tomorrow.